Hey guys, ANTOSS here, back with another review, and today I'm talking about the SmokTech 5mm Ego Mega Dual Coil Cartomizer. This is a low resistance device running at 1.5 ohms, so it is absolutely a force of a freak of nature. Even this thing, it is absolutely the biggest throat hit you could possibly get that I've experienced so far in my vaping time. This thing, usually I rock out on a Bogue F16, but this, when I go out and I'm drinking or something like that, I'll actually bring this instead. This thing is amazing, and it is super large, as you can see. I mean, I'll do a quick comparison. This is a standard Bogue, right? Then look at the difference. It is absolutely massive, and I love that about it. I love that it's massive. It is huge. I'm currently rocking it out on my Ego. Now, it's advertised, as Ego. It's called an Ego Mega Dual Coil Cartomizer, but if you're a modder out there, don't let that deter you from actually putting it on your mod. If you're an Ego vapor, definitely get this for your Ego. Definitely. You need to experience this throat hit. It is immense. Now I've got this on my this is actually a fake Ego. It's not a real one. I've got it on a China website. It's a I think a 1300 mAh, which I don't think Joytech even make, and it's got an LCD screen on. I'll give you a quick vape on what it will do on your Ego. It's got a massive throat hit, a really massive. On an Ego, this thing rocks it. The Ego will heat up both coils, no problem. Now, if you're a modder, if you vape on mods, it actually even does much better on the mods. But for now, it's on an Ego, and it does really well. It does. It's great. This thing is great. Now, let me just take it off this Ego, right? And I'll just explain what it is. They advertise it as a 5mm cartomizer. That is, unfortunately, it is incorrect. I mean, it's not unfortunate. It's just, that's how they market it, but it's not you won't end up filling this with 5 mils of liquid, even brand new. You won't. You'll end up putting, from my experience, about 3 mil, which is still a lot, especially for a cartomizer. It's huge. And maybe they should have just left it at 3 mil, because that's like the truth of it, really. And this thing is massive. It's just so big. You compare it to like a Bogue there, you can see the difference in everything, in diameter. It's just so much. And I'll just pop this off. And this comes with like a squishy, it's a squishy, rubbery drip tip. It's a flat drip tip. Personally, that's not a problem. I like it. It's really comfortable on the lips. It's good. So you just pull it off. Then you have your usual sort of setup for a cartomizer, but this thing, I should mention, this thing fills really quickly. Unlike the little Bogues there, this thing actually absorbs the liquid. It sucks it in, and you're not waiting there for long. You're not putting 3 mil in a cartomizer, or even on a Bogue, putting 1 mil in that thing. It takes ages. With this thing, it just sucks it down, and you'll fill 3 mil in easily 30 seconds. It's just great. So that's the really cool thing about this, guys. It really is. Now, as I was saying before, it's marketed as, well, it's called an Ego Mega Dual Coil. But just because it's called an Ego, you shouldn't deter that from you modders out there for actually going out and buying this for your mod. especially if you got a VV device, a variable voltage device, definitely you got to get this, right? So I'm rocking it out on a Provari. Now, as with most mods, you won't be able to rock out Ego sort of threads, you know, the big thread there. There's only a 510 thread. So what you'll need to do, most websites where you buy anything, cartomizers and stuff, they'll sell a connection, a little connection there, and this is called a 510 to Ego thread. Okay, so you just put that in the top of your device, to screw it in, and now you're able to put an Ego thread style device on your mod, any mod. This is a Provari, but you could do it on any, the Silver Bullet, whatever. And so now you just whack it on in there, and there you have it. That's what it looks like. I've got to put it back a bit because it's so large, but I'm happy that it's large. You know, some people, they dislike having a very, very large cartomizer or clearomizer. I don't. I love having a large cartomizer or clearomizer on my device because, you know, the Provari or any device, they're large as it is. They're big devices, all of them. And to me, having a large cartomizer on my Provari, to me it's in profile. It's to me it's sleek. It is. I mean, if you compare it to having a little, I won't put it on. Oh, I will. Without the adapter, obviously. But if you compare it to that, to me, it makes it look a bit punsy, a bit. You know, it's not straight. It doesn't look like it fits. It doesn't. You know, it's like having a massive body here, and then you got like this little ditzy sort of connection on it. So I reckon if you've got a mod, especially having a big device like this, I only see the ups of it. I don't see any downs in looks at all. I think that is the quintessential. That is excellent. That looks great to me, and I'll give you a close up. So we used a connector to actually connect this device to the mod, and you'll see there is a slight raised look or edge on it. It's not even an issue really for me. I mean, I'm tall and I'm always looking down on things, so I wouldn't even see that. You'd only see it if you really, really looked. But I think all in all, it really fits the profile of a mod. You know, with mods, I just think large devices fit on the mods better than little sort of bogues and stuff like that. So this is 1.5 ohms. I use a 50-50 blend at 10 milligrams. And this is currently running at 4.3 volts. So I'll give you a quick demo. It's good. Woo! This thing is running hot. Oh my God. And you don't have to, you know, inhale too much to get that sort of vapor. It's just so intense. It's great. Wow. I'll tell you what, this thing is such a home runner. It's such a hitter. It will hit you, and you can't wait to sort of take another drag of this. It's great, guys. You check it out. Now, one thing I've noticed with it though, it runs hot. It does. It actually physically runs hot. Maybe it's obviously because I'm using on a VV device at 4.3 volts. That absolutely powers both coils so well, maybe a little too well, because it's not an issue. It's not going to burn your mouth or anything like that, but just a word of warning, if you were to touch it, it's not hot right now, but after a few vapes it gets very hot at the top, not so much the bottom, just the top. So that's one thing to look out for, I guess. Whatever website you see this on, you got to try it. You really do. It's amazing. It's a really good device. That thing's great. It's really good, actually. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging with me today. Definitely check this out. It has the thumbs up from me, and it is definitely a 9 out of 10. This thing is great. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.